Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining Wisdom. Alright, so, as you can see, I'm still here in the mirror labyrinth, dealing with stupid enemies that won't leave me alone. So, let's just kill him. Let's open the door and go to the boss fight. I love how the door is locked here, but not in the mirror version. That's interesting. And we have a giant, Carrie, blue thing. Look at her. She is giant. I'm impressed that you solved the riddle of the mirror labyrinth. Such fearsome cunning from the son of Sir Giles. Stop being prissy. Fortunately, the hobbits we imprisoned here are seemingly dumb as posts. They lack the power to escape. So, alright, so the hobbits have been locked up here. And she just now realizes we're holding the orbs of fire and ice. So, we beat Bangar and Gwade. Gwade is an interesting name. Had I known that you were this dangerous, I would have crushed you in the sand labyrinth. I love the rectify the small error and drive. That's a cute line. Alright, so she is like what's-her-face, Camilla from Shining Force 2. She has an iron orb, and she will throw it at you. And then she will also spin it. The spinning is the problem, because it basically means you can't really keep her on screen at all, because it takes up the bulk of the screen. The throwing it at you is also a pain, because I need health. And the throwing it at you is really a pain, because you have to basically keep moving. But my actual tactics for this, because once you get caught in it, it's just you take multiple hits, especially the spinning. So what I typically do is I just brute force it. I just get the ice sparkles all over myself, and I just ram into her, and I eat medical herbs like candy. And it typically goes pretty fast. So, alright, so we have freed the hobbits. So, let's talk to the hobbits. Even though you rescued us, I still have flashbacks to that horrible night. The fountain glowed a myriad of shades of color. We all gathered around, when poof, we were suddenly imprisoned. Alright, so we've returned the hobbits to their home. We can wander around and talk to them. Really, it doesn't matter much. Your father's nobility is beginning to show in you. Oh, well, thank you for the compliment. We were imprisoned within a room... okay. Light faded and we were back here in the village. No, it wasn't a bad dream. You were kidnapped. So, if we come into this house, we find the Hobbit Elder. We are greatly indebted to you for saving us from the sorcerer's Carrie. Alright, so we have two people here. I'm the elf magician Parn. I have come all the way from Grand Seal Kingdom in western Palacia. Okay, no, that's not Parn, that's Kazan. So, that is the magician Kazan. Mars, yes, I've heard of you. Aren't you the son of the famous hero Sir Giles? It seems like you're just like my best friend Puck. Bowie. It's Bowie. Best friend Bowie. He is becoming a great warrior too. I'm the elf Sarah. It's truly a pleasure to meet you in person. Our quest is similar to yours. We too seek the Black Elf Pazort. Unfortunately, the harder we look, the easier he seems to escape us. So, after the events of Shining Force 2, Sarah and Kazan, Sarah went running off because Bowie ended up with the princess instead of her. Kazan went with her because, you know, two elves. They somehow found out information about Pazort because Pazort is related. He has some connection to Odd Eye. So once they heard that one of Odd Eye's acquaintances was trying to cause trouble, they went in search of trying to, you know, find a way to stop it. So, That's what brings them here. However, they get here and really provide next to nothing, really. It's kind of pointless. So, yeah. 3 of the elementals were released while we were in the Mirror Labyrinth. So, yeah, I need to look at my face. Look at my face. I look like I belong in Shining Force CD. So they're going to go to Odogan Castle and the Ancient Shrine. We're going to go look at the Titan. Go to the Air Labyrinth and prevent the Elemental's release. If that's not possible, at least try to get the last orbs so that you have them all. If you must fight Pazor, you'll need all the help you can get. You guys beat Xeon, the King of the Devils, and you're worried about the Dark Titan? Take this, it's called a Pegasus Helm. It's one of the most sacred treasures I have. You should find it immensely useful in the Air Labyrinth. We're all depending on you. Alright, so... if by chance the Air Elemental is released, you must find the Shining Sword. The 4 orbs alone will not provide enough power to stop Pazort. Challenging him without the Shining Sword would be suicide. Okay, well, we'll go find the Shining Sword after we get the Pegasus Helm, which lets us fly, but only in certain places. Like, we can wear the Pegasus Helm, and it really does nothing, except gives us a kind of a derpy helm. I wonder what happens when he just stands there, or if he doesn't. Oh, okay, so there are little animations for when he just stands there, hanging out. So the only thing that doesn't seem like it has an animation is the jump shoes. So we'll drink the magic water so that we replenish all of our HP. What we are going to do now is we are going to talk to the tree. I'm very happy to see the hobbits have returned, but I see you've come to me for other reasons today. Have you begun to wonder about the Shining Sword? Yeah. North of the Water Labyrinth, there lie twin capes opposite each other. If you have all 4 elemental orbs and stand in the right spot, the Light Labyrinth will appear. The Shining Sword is hidden deep within it, so we have another labyrinth that we would have to deal with as well, wouldn't we? Alright, so we can make our way to the Air Labyrinth. I don't think there's a shop here that sells anything of them. Or anything, rather. So, I guess we'll go get some treasures. I mean... that's kind of eh. Because, like I said, I could just go get everything. Because one of the treasures we can get is another orb that's special. But, like, I would like to use those, so... get away from me! Really? Really? You all just die. Alright, let's, use an angel wing to return home. That's the fastest way to get back here. And we will go, and we'll go ahead and go to the shop. We'll just work our way there. And... we'll probably come across some of these trees, so I'll go ahead and just get those as we find them. Alright, so we need to go south. Which, we gotta go south this way. And we'll just you know, get some health while we're at it. So hey, look, a tree. What could this do? And so it just lights on fire. We come down here. What's in here? A record book. Whoop-de-doo. That's the problem. A lot of these are just kind of crap treasures. So not really anything worthwhile. But what we want to do is, like I said, we need to go south. And we need to go south this way. And there's water. What happens when there's water? Wrong shoes. You need to freeze it. And once we freeze it, we can go inside this cave. And in this cave, welcome, feel free to peruse my mini wares, take your time. Magic pajamas cost 1,000. Bargain, no? There you go, the best in the house. Want a spare? No, you don't need a spare. I don't know why the game does that, but... Magic Diary costs 500. That's not really worth it. So we're not buying a Magic Diary. Healing Herb costs 10 gold. I'll pick up a couple, because I did use that, but... the Magic Pajamas, what they do is, when we use them, Mars just falls asleep standing up. And it takes a couple of seconds, but once it finishes, you're completely healed. So it's actually kind of broken. It makes the game kind of silly at this point. So, alright, there are a couple other treasures that I know of just right off the bat. We'll go ahead and get those. And for some odd reason, my ice is all over the place. The hell is it doing? I have no idea what's going on. I kind of want to throw it and see what happens. It just... That is hilarious. Alright, so there's a cave up here that we did not get. So let's do that. And we kick down the cave. Inside there is a healing herb. So, yay, another healing herb. I don't think there's anything else around here that I know of. And see, that's the thing. I don't know of all of the treasures. I just know like a handful. I'm sure there are treasures that I miss. In fact, I know there are treasures that I missed. There are a couple of orbs in this game that I have never actually seen. So, keep that in mind. So that's the tree that we just found. We're going to go up and get some more. Go up here, and there will be one right outside of the forest entrance. Right here, and it gives us actually something kind of useful. It's not the most useful thing, but it's more useful than any of the other, What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Come down here, and... Shield Orb, which the picture for that is some guy's beefy chest. Reduces damage, so it actually just increases our defense. But like an orb, that's really all it does. So, like, if we attack while using it, so, let's see. If we attack while using it by itself, it just does nothing. And we cannot actually use it with the magic gauntlets. Can we use it with the sword? Alright, so we can use it with the sword. So that's... You want to take less damage, that's a way to do it. Other than that, it's kind of superfluous. Because, really, at this stage in the game, healing should not be a problem. And we actually want to go this way. We want to go up, because we need to go back into Gerudo Valley. So, because there's a treasure right in here. And with that, I'm pretty sure that's all the treasures I have available to me at the moment. I'm pretty sure there are more, but these are the only ones that I know of. So, we need to get the air orb. Son of a bitch, really. Just let's leave and not just instantly go back in. There we go. Alright, so let's make our way to the air labyrinth, and we will use a record book to save there, and probably end this episode, and then next episode we'll just do the air labyrinth. And then I can go backtracking again for more treasure, because then we can go bust open all the shrubs that need to be blown away by wind that we don't have access to, and so that'll be even more backtracking. And then I'll see if I can find some of the treasures that I know that I'm missing, because I know I'm missing some stuff, given how many orbs I've got versus my last playthrough. Alright, so we got that. I know we got that one. So we just need to make our way to the air labyrinth, which is just going to be south. So let's do that. Because now that we have the Pegasus helm, we can fly over certain platforms, which is required to do the air labyrinth at all. So let's see. It's this one. It was this one, wasn't it? Up here in the volcanic-looking mountain. So let's just work our way up here. Avoid the flying monkeys with the bombs, the creepy sunflowers, the moths, and let me make sure I'm at the right labyrinth before we save, just in case, because I'm pretty sure. Wind labyrinth. Alright, so the wind labyrinth. If you see the little Pegasus section, that means you can fly on it. And then the little things there, I guess, help keep you in the air. So, or they're a warning system for what happens. And then we've got flying squirrels. Alright, so the problem is also this helm does not function as a weapon. So I need to make sure I have something more useful on it. So yeah, this is the right place. So, you know, just wander around, get treasures, that sort of thing. But what I'm going to do... Oh! What I'm going to do is I'm going to fall. And what's funny is you actually fly down the stairs. I find that to be really entertaining. So we're going to... Before I get any of the treasures here, I'm going to exit, save it, and then look to make sure I get treasures in any particular order that they might need to be obtained in. Alright, so use record book, save, and like I said, I'll go ahead and end this episode here. So I'll see you guys in the next installment, where we will deal with the air labyrinth. So till then, later everyone.